Welcome to Catholic Mom Talks. Tonight I was thinking about where does the enemy move the most in our culture? And honestly, he's in a lot of places. He's in a lot of places. But one of the big ones is in the divorce court. The enemy seeks to destroy. He seeks to divide. Now, the horrific things that happen in the divorce court are paralyzing sometimes. He moves in and then he destroys. And by that I mean you have maybe two people that are getting the divorce, the mother and the father. One of them will decide that they're tired of the other person. They don't want them in their life. So they will make that person's image less than to their children. This person's no good. This person doesn't love you. We don't want this person in our life. Now, that alone is, in my opinion, is probably one of the greatest forms of child abuse, because you don't want your child to have their parent, their other parent, because you're tired with them. You don't want them in your life, so you don't want them in your children's life. Okay, this is a grave, grave evil. Okay, then also, you have situations where either the male or the mom or the dad will be in the court, and with their lawyers, they will make false accusations against the other person. Horrific accusations. They may exaggerate the situation. For what? For monetary gain. An example. This person did this to my children. They're a horrible person. They don't love my children. Okay? Or they're afraid, my child's afraid to go to their house. It's dangerous to go to their house. They will do anything and everything, not only to get their way, but to get money at the expense of the other person being completely destroyed. The evils in the courthouse. The evils that are in divorce. Some people, I'm not accusing anybody for any reason. People's circumstances are so different. But it's important to see, where is the enemy moving? Okay? Sometimes you can see this. You can see this. First of all, the children suffer horrifically because of the selfishness of the parents. Sometimes it's a lifetime battle between the children with the other parent. They hate them. Absolutely hate them. And who's at fault for that? The other parent. Now, I'm not trying to say anything, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but God is going to hold that person accountable. Accountable for the lies. Accountable for taking that parent away from the child. If that child, it's horrific evil. It is injustice. God is all merciful, all loving. He can fix anything. But you can tell the enemy's been there because there is no conversation to resolve the problem. There is no wanting to make peace between the individuals. There is no love, absolutely no love. And sometimes the person that's going through the divorce can do nothing. They're left helpless. They can't fight anymore. They're left to the point where they want to kill themselves or go off the deep end. And who's responsible? The other parent. These are food for thought. Okay, selfishness is the root. Division manifests itself. Hatred. All the vices are present if the enemy is present. You have to look deeper. See what's going on. And if this is going on in your life, take it to Jesus, especially the fellow Catholics. Take it to the Eucharist. Abandon yourself to Jesus. Jesus, I surrender myself to you. You take care of everything. The other person may not come around. Okay, you may have to go through a terrific cross or trial. But know God is with you. He was betrayed. Jesus was betrayed by his friends with a kiss. Something to think about. Oh, so many times these children grow up to be adults. What have they done? By listening to the lies, they've separated themselves from their own flesh and blood, their parents. Honor your father and your mother. Grave offenses, presence of the enemy in our lives. He's in the divorce courts. I hope I don't sound too heavy or too disheartening. But if we have friends, if we have family members that are going through this, fight for them in prayer. You don't have to say a word to them. Fight for them in prayer. Ask God to give them the necessary graces to go through the most horrific battle they may ever go through in their entire life. It's a battle. It's a spiritual battle. The enemy seeks to destroy. Be aware, but also be at peace to know who is victorious. Those are my thoughts for tonight. Thanks for listening.